is the second day of our trip. There is a terrible snowstorm in Yasniy, where we spent the night. We didn't plan to stay long in this district, where Kazakhs make up the majority of the local population. We only have 2 interviews here and then plan to drive to Adamovka. But the dirt road to Adamovka is closed. We return to Yasniy.
See how they are jiggling. They are swinging in the wind.
We try to return to Orsk and find the right road there.
That's harsh, really harsh. Do you see? The line, I mean. I see it just 30 centimeters away from me. Okay, now straighten the wheel.
We cannot drive further than 10 kilometers and return to Yasniy again. We go to the local bus station to get information.
May I know what roads are open?
There are no open roads. All the roads are closed.
Even the road to Orsk?
Absolutely.
And the passengers are going to just stay here and wait?
Yes.
And when will they open the roads?
In 24 hours at the earliest.
Oh gosh.
In the bus station, there are passengers who can't get to where they need to go. They talk us out of driving in such a weather. And they share their thoughts on the nationality question.
There are only 3 nationalities in Russia. No, there are many. Just the 3. Russians and Kazakhs. The rest are non-Russians. By the way, there are almost 1 million Kazakhs in Russia. We are on the top 10 of nationalities. It's all native Kazakh lands. It happened so that when Russian Empire came here, we Kazakhs were split. But we all live in peace here.
We listen to our new friends and decide to stay in Yasniy. We don't realize at the time how lucky we are. Had we set off that day, we could have been stuck in a snow blockade, which killed and injured many people.
Over 80 people were evacuated from the interstate highway in Orenburg region. Dozens of cars are blocked by a blizzard. People were trapped in their cars. People burned tires, seat upholstery, personal belongings, money, documents, and everything that burns.
The snowstorm in Yasniy ends in the afternoon. We try to get out of the town, but the police are still blocking the roads. They only let us go to the neighboring villages of Kimbai and Yelenovka. We get there by the evening. People are cleaning their yards of snow after the blizzard. We talk to one of them about the language problem.
We live in Russia, watch Russian TV and speak Russian. Our mentality is Russian already. You became Russified. I may say so, we become Kazakhs again, only when we die, we are buried as it should be. But why? I don't know, I guess there should be someone taking care of that in Orynbor, right? I guess no one except you can take care of that. We submitted requests. Oh, you did? Sure, we ask for school lessons at least a few hours a week. It's not something that we want to separate. We just need to know our own language. It's natural. I guess so. I once went to the public baths with my son, and there were some guys there, ethnic Azerbaijanis. They talked their language with the kids, and I also decided to speak Kazakh with my son. And he goes, "Dad, you talk just like a Kazakh. I didn't know what to do with myself."
As we talk, the snowstorm starts again. We return to Yasniy, and the next morning we make a third attempt to get away from the town. This time we make it. On our way, we give a lift to many people. They tell us the stories about the border. Some need to take a passport each time they leave home, as border guards can ask for it any moment. Violators are punished and sensitization campaigns are carried out. The stories of the Kazakhs are very similar in these places. The young generation does not know the Kazakh language. There is no such discipline at school. After leaving the east of the Orenburg region, we enter Chelyabinsk region. Villages and towns here bear European names: Leipzig, Varna, Chesma.
All the European geography is here.
In Chesma, we hope to ask the way to our next destination, Orynbor. This small village was incorporated into the Chelyabinsk region of Russia only 10 years ago. Before that, it belonged to the Republic of Kazakhstan. Google Maps still assign Orynbor to Kazakhstan. All the people who give us directions ask if we have a permit. The permit is issued by the State Border Service, but they are not working due to a long national holiday break. There is no way for us to get the permit.
Do you think we can get there without a permit? I doubt it. Why is that? Because it's the border. Kazakhstan is only 25 kilometers away. In Orynbor, we also have villages on the borderline with Kazakhstan. If you've got a passport with you, it's not a problem. Well, it's different here. You've got to have a permit. And the village Orynbor used to be a part of Kazakhstan, right? They exchanged lands. Kazakhstan got some Russian territory, and Russia got Orynbor. There's a clay deposit which is processed in Magnitogorsk. They just won't let you in Orynbor. You better visit the guard's office to get the information. We were there. They said we won't get the permit during the holidays. You know, it's possible only in Russia. Go there, submit a claim to get that permit. That claim goes somewhere in Moscow, then the FSB checks if you have any relatives abroad, and you receive your permit in 3 months, by which time you no longer need the permit. In short, it's a crap. Okay, I guess we won't take a risk then.
Without special permission, it is prohibited to visit the village, which became part of Russia just 10 years ago. We decided to go to Troitsk and then cross the border with Kazakhstan. This first crossing of the border takes us about 2 hours. When driving our first few kilometers inside Kazakhstan, we notice immediately that this country is polylingual. The radio is broadcasting in Russian near the currency exchange office.
The number of Russian tourists in Turkey dropped by 18% in 11 months of the previous year.
The employees watch a popular Russian TV show. As we drive on, the state-run radio station broadcasts in German. We reach Kostanay at night.
Im August des Jahres wurde ich von